Hey guys, it's Kelsey here, and I've got a layout that features my grandmother, and I actually made this video a really long time ago. It was in the summer, and the narration was all messed up, so I had to redo it, and it's just kind of been sitting there waiting patiently. So I might not remember all the details, might be a little bit foggy, but I had these two photos of my grandmother. I think they were taken on Mother's Day, or right around Mother's Day anyway, and I decided to back both of them on this light purple paper that I had. And this, I use a lot of the Clover kit. It was an add-on from Studio Calico, like, I want to say back in April or May. So, like I said, these are a little bit older photos. But as you can see, that's the vellum from Webster's Pages. They've made a lot of vellums like that, and I've fallen in love with all of them. Every single one of them. But this was like the first vellum that I ever saw of theirs that was like these pretty pictures and clouds, and it's just gorgeous. So, like I said, I just pulled mostly stuff from the Clover kit, including those label stickers. And this is actually part of the packaging off of something. It looks like maybe a Maggie Holmes kit, or like embellishment pack, something like that. But I love using the packaging. If it's pretty, why not? So I just decided to layer that and the vellum behind that photo of my grandmother. And then I've also got that doily there that I put behind the other photo. And I'm just trying to remember what all happened during this video. I'm trying to decide. So, I guess I ended up backing the photo on that purple paper. I thought I was originally going to do it on both. Maybe I still will. It's a mystery to you and to me. So, one thing that I do struggle with, I mentioned this in another video recently, I kind of struggle with using multiple photos on a layout. I don't know why exactly, I never know how to layer them properly. And I do have a glassine bag there in addition to the doily. On camera it doesn't look like a lot, but in person you can really tell that there's that texture and that just that extra quality. I don't know. I just love the look of glassine bags. And let's see. I'm going to fiddle around with the placement for a while, I guess, because I can never decide on the placement. And that glassine bag's kind of floating in and out there. But one thing that I love about making layouts of my grandmother is that I can use all of my flower embellishments. Normally, I'm not big on flowers. I never use them in layouts for myself, for my husband, or anything like that. But with my grandmother, she's always had a green thumb. Whenever she lived in her own home, she had a whole room that was just filled with plants. We actually called it the plant room. And I loved helping her water the flowers in there, and we would go out in her garden. So I can pull out all of the flower embellishments that I never use, and I can use them on a layout with her. And Maggie Holmes actually has some really pretty vellum flowers it was with the Style Board collection, and I know she's got a new collection out now. That goes to show how old this video is. But, so I think the vellum flowers are pretty, for the most part. They're a little vintage for my taste. And so, yeah. I just pulled out every flower that I had. And I'm even looking through these Dear Lizzie sticker books to see what else there might be. And, I pulled these Dear Lizzie sticker books out the other night. I was working on a different project. And I realized her new Serendipity collection, as far as I can see, does not have a sticker pack, which kind of bums me out because I really liked the stickers that she always included. So, yeah, I was kind of bummed about that. But that's just kind of an aside there. So this, again, it's another floral pattern. And I'm just trying to decide if I want to layer these pieces or not. I think the cut-apart sheets, when they're shrunk down to the 6x6 size, they make great little additions to Project Life cards, and also to a layout like this, when you might not want to use the full size, but it's still got the words or a phrase that you might like, and it can complement your album, or your layout, I should say. And here is whenever I had just gotten my silhouette not too long before this, and I was just trying to decide how to color it in, and I actually don't love the way it turned out with the Copic coloring. Just because I didn't have that many Copics, and I was like, I didn't know what else to use on it. If I went back, I would probably use watercolors or spray mist. But at the time, that's all I had. So I'm also looking through my rub-ons, again, for more floral elements for the most part, but really just anything that would work. And I go ahead and decide to start layering the floral elements, gluing them down. Sorry, I cannot talk today, guys. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's Monday. It's a Monday when I'm narrating this, but I've narrated several videos today, and I just cannot talk. So I'm gonna glue a bunch of stuff down. The only bad thing about those vellum flowers is that you do show a little bit of the adhesive. It doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you, that's the only bad thing. And it's something as delicate and light and pretty as a flower, you don't really want to use a stapler on, in my opinion. Let's see. I've got the Tim Holtz. I think this is it's like the grape color. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the purple color. And it came out kind of splotchy on that wood veneer, and at first I didn't like it, and then I was like, well, I do like leaving it splotchy. So instead of trying to cover the whole thing, I left a little of that wood just bare. And that piece came out of the Dear Lizzy, I think it was Polka Dot Party wood veneer. They were really oversized. Almost too oversized. I really love them, but they're hard to use in mini albums. And, you know, Project Life. So you need a big area, like a 12 by 12 layout. And I also use some of those stickers. I think those stickers are super cute. So I guess I didn't totally use the Clover add-on. I pulled from my stash quite a bit now that I'm actually looking at the layout. And then that, it's kind of out of place because it's a red color, and here I was going with like light purples and pinks and even a little bit of blue. So that kind of stuck out. I think it's a special moment. I don't even know why I chose it. Not really. But anyway, more rub-ons, more flowers, because this is just a layout where you can't have too many flowers. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Cutting out more rub-ons. There's actually a lot of flowers whenever I go to look at, you know, collections and whatnot. There's actually more flowers than I even realized, because a lot of times there'll just be like a small, tiny little flower. They're kind of like hearts. You can just do one flower somewhere, and they're kind of hidden in a collection. But I really just liked surrounding the photo with those flowers. And then, trying to remember what else I do. I know I do some stamping with the Dear Lizzy stamp, and that's still a little bit wet, so I shouldn't have actually picked it up yet, but I did. But there's this cute little, kind of like a curly Q stamp in the Dear Lizzy collection. Maybe that's from Daydreamer. I think it is from Daydreamer. She's had so many awesome collections, I get them mixed up. But I love that little stamp, and I thought it would look cute as kind of a border. So, or corners, I should say. So that's how I decided to use it. And then I'm just gluing that Snap Click Smile in place. And then I use a lot of these, I think they're from Pink Paisley, but they're like label stickers, like the old Dymo label stickers. I love these. I actually have a Dymo label maker. I just never pull it out and make labels with it. But I think they're perfect for subtitles or even whole titles, or just a little bit of journaling even, if you don't want to have a ton. But basically, I kind of use these as my journaling, even though they're not, you know, they don't say specifically what I want. You know, I didn't type them out and choose what to say. But I just used words that I thought were perfect for describing my grandma. And I'm just going to finish up and put down some little purple enamel dots. And those, epoxy stickers, I love them, but they do not want to stick. You always end up having to glue them down. Just bugs me. Anyway, so I'm going to finish up with the enamel dots, and that's going to be it. So I have some other videos here at the end. If you want to watch those, I've got those ready for you. All you have to do is click on the photo, and it will take you to some different videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to hit that subscribe button, it would really help me out a lot. So I will see you guys again soon with another layout. Have a great day.